Real talk, the metaphor messiah, man.
Woo!
I got this one.
We got a crazy
Let's go.
one.
You ever seen the morning star? Mr. Metaphor Messiah, back to show you who we are. I represent a legacy, up high here like the 70s. A different kind of mind, they say we only speak in melodies. Legend in the game, I think I found a solution. Got a crazy kind of flow, I need a verbal institution. Monster on the mic, I feel like hip-hop then adopted me. You pussy niggas shook, you let them turn this to a mockery. I give a fuck about their recognition. I'm trying to spit the fucking truth, somebody get the message. These politics, they overstate the obvious. They shooting like Stoyakovich, it's war on every continent. Deeper than you know, I'm what you hate if you the government. Young black with heart, I put a hex on the establishment. Niggas playing patty cake and I was trying to regulate. A lot of them are emulate, but none of them are demonstrate. Hip-hop will never need a eulogy. They give us 10%, they trying to take away gratuity. Work for what you want, I learned that from fucking Aubrey. And she ain't never lied, I told her this was nothing new to me.
How you doing?
This must be
We got a crazy ass show today, apparently. We have insanity. Insanity apparently abounds today. Twitch is burning and all kinds of things are happening. I'm at work. I'm not even doing nothing today. I'm at work, fucking all kinds of stressed out, in pain and shit. I'm seeing what's happening. We started the story on Shopping the Point yesterday. We covered aspects of it. And since then, this shit has just gone like Super Saiyan fuck you. It's been one of the craziest things I've seen in a while, to be completely honest, because this one seems to have serious ramifications just outside of the obvious. And the funny thing is, we're seeing movement on one aspect of the story with the gambling already. Twitch has come down as of like less than an hour ago, stating they're banning all types of gambling. So crazy shit's happening. I'm not here alone because, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I've got Peepaw Riveter, who I don't think knows what's going on too much, but I do have the man, Matt. This is his favorite story of the year. This story makes him happy. It's MattPitt. What's up, buddy?
What's up? This story is the most convoluted story I've had to cover in my entire career.
Really?
On Shock to the Point. Yeah. When you DM'd me and you DM'd me and you said something like, "Hey, what's going on?"
So I
wanted to kill myself, Dave. I was like, no, I can't do this.
I go, here's the thing. I didn't even ask what was going on regarding to anything. I'm going to read you the exact text that started this, which was so funny. I said, I tweeted him, I messaged him, I said, where's it at, motherfucker? I said, oh yeah, up for a show tonight, ? What topics we got? That's all I asked. Apparently
the revolver was in my mouth.
That sent Matt through a fucking just cavalcade of emotions. And yeah, so it's been a day for you, huh?
Well, it's like when you sent me that DM, we were doing Shot from the Point in the middle, in the thick of it. And I'm just seeing, like, I had just organized everything, explained it to Tommy. We're going over it. And I'm just thinking in my head, oh my God, I'm going to have to do this all over again. Like, I'm literally going to have to do it again.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You decided to be a producer for a couple of friends, and this is what you fucking get.
Yeah.
Well, see, the cool thing is we typically cover things that Tommy doesn't always get to, or sides of it that you guys don't always get to cover, whatever the case may be. And I'm sure we're going to do that again here today because it's kind of what we do. And this story is still developing because it's still going on. One of the participants have been streaming for fucking 16 hours and is now who are they fucking debating?
Fucking Hassan and XQC are debating like right now. XQC's been streaming for 16 hours. Like he fired up his stream last night, and I guess he's still been going. I don't know, but yeah.
So XQC is one of the friends. We're gonna get into all of it. I don't want to start getting too confused. We're gonna get into all of it. But first, Matt, here's what I want you to do, okay? Because I know it's been a day. So we're going to take some breathing exercises. We're going to inhale for 4 seconds and then exhale for 4 seconds, okay? You ready?
Okay.
And then we're going to hold after you exhale, just hold it. Just
hold
it
for 7.
4. No, we're going to do not breathing. It's called knotted breathing. It's a great one. Ready? Here we go. 4 seconds in. And 4 seconds out. Hold it right there. Don't even need to breathe in. Just nice and chill. And 4 seconds in. And a nice exhale, and we'll just, doesn't it feel better? Don't you just feel great now? See, I believe in yoga. I believe in yoga. It's good shit. All right, so I know everybody in the chat needed it too because this is actually fucking nuts. Matt, take us through it. What is going on?
So, when we last left on Shot from the Point, when you were on Dead on Dave, we were talking about the gambling stuff.
Right.
There was a guy named Slicker. Who was the gambling. And so at that point, Ms. Kiff, Pokimane, and a few others were talking about not streaming until Twitch settles the gambling stuff.
Which apparently now they have.
Yes.
But
when we ended our stream, a back and forth between Ms. Kiff and Trainwrecks happened on Twitch. Or not Twitch, Twitter. And in this Twitter back and forth, Trainwrecks says something of the nature of, so are you going to cover this up like you did the sexual assaults you covered up for your friend?
Ooh, who did he say that to?
He said that to Mizkif.
Mizkif. Now, he becomes the central character very fucking soon.
Yes. So then all this shit, everybody starts speculating, wait, like what sexual assault? What are they talking about? What are they talking about? What are they talking about? Trainwreck specifies that it's not Mizkif's sexual assault, it's his friend's sexual assault. And this guy's name is, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Slick. Slick. His name is Slick.
Get the fuck out of here!
His name is Slick.
The same? The same guy?
No.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
No.
Oh, how good.
Slicker. Two different people.
Man, how great would that have been, though?
I mean, it would have been amazing.
He was trying to get gambling money so he could pay off his sexual assault victims.
Yeah, but the irony of a guy named Slick and a guy named Slicker both having shit go down on Twitch when their names are supposed to be Slick is just not very slick of them.
Right. It's pretty wonderful though. It's got to be drier than a fucking sandpaper's vagina.
Yeah. So while that's going on, Adriana, which is the quote-unquote alleged victim, comes on stream. So back in 2020, they were all at a party. Adriana was drunk. She passed out.
Right.
And supposedly Slick went up to her and grabbed her chest. Now, he claims he was checking for a pulse. She claims, however, she was passed out, so she claims that her friends told her that he had grabbed her chest in a sexual manner. And at the time,
I hate stories like that.
Yeah. In 2021, it came out. She released a twit longer. But when we learned is Mizkif, who was friends with Slick, best friends, had his hand in it. And basically what Adriana is claiming
his hand was touching a titty too?
No.
Okay.
Well,
all right. Just make sure.
Mizkif had something to do with the twit longer. He basically, in many ways, Adriana kind of, what she claims is agreed to, look, I will not say it was sexual assault, and I will not put the blame on him. And Mizkif's like, and if you do that, we'll let you continue to stay in the house. You know what I mean? The community. You can be a part of the community. We'll see you as one of our own. You'll continue. We'll shout you out on streams. It was a deal.
They made a deal.
Yeah. So she released a twit longer saying she did not think it was sexual assault, and and then it's been like that for a year, and now it's come out with Trainwrecks, and now Adriana did a stream on it.
He fucking brokered a deal. Oh.
Yeah. Yes.
Yikes.
He brokered a deal.
Yikes.
And so many of the biggest Twitch streamers had something to do with this. We're talking about Minx, the girl who fought on Creator Clash, had a mental breakdown on stream last night. While this was all going down, we were talking XQC was a part of the gambling, the gambling part, which so he was a part of this. On the opposite side with Trainwrecks, meaning he knew about the situation and they waited. They had that bullet in the chamber, waiting to pull the trigger.
Quite fucking literally, huh?
Yeah. Yep. So, and there's a lot of these Twitch streamers have a huge part in this.
Real quick here, I got to ask a couple questions because my curious, inquisitive mind can't help but ask. So this is all stemming from a couple people's perspective of an event versus somebody else's perspective of an event, and neither of these people are the person who had the event actually happen to them. These are the worst fucking stories because we have no idea what the fuck relationship between the two, with the people who said they saw something, and the person who they said they saw do it. I hate these stories. These should never fucking be anything if it's not acted on immediately. That's just how I am. This is I've seen too many people get fucked over situations like this in the past, where something innocuous happened, but somebody thinks they thought they saw something out of the corner of my eye. The more you talk to somebody, the more you'll hear fucking things like that. I'm not saying it's happening in this one, but I hate these fucking stories for that reason. I mean,
by the way,
yeah.
Dave, I want to congratulate you because you've officially done more research than Papa Gut, who did a 3-hour stream on it, thinking Slick and Slicker were the same person.
Oh, nice.
And had to edit in a correction at the beginning. And
see, I only thought that for like 3 seconds. Tops. Big shout to the chat. I see a lot of mush puffs in there right now, although not as many. This is not a advertised stream or anything, so make sure you let everybody know that we are here. But I see the mush puffs. Stan Marsh, Ellis Assassin, John Bond Zombie. I see a little pink ninja up in there. Slumvex, Ben Master. Hit that like button, Black Rose. I see you in there. Austin Bennett, you haven't hit that like button either. Olson Wells is here. I love Olson Wells. All wonderful people. What do you guys think of the situation that you're seeing so far? Feel free to throw it in the comments section. We want to hear, because this is insane. But these type of, like I was saying though, these type of situations, they tend to never have a good resolution, or really any resolution at all, because as we're seeing, it typically starts to become about everybody else. Now everybody's a player in this. Everybody's got a different role. Everyone's taking up a different side or something. Does that seem to be happening?
Yeah, everybody's taking up sides. Everybody's trying to basically trying to help themselves. Really trying to. I forget the phrase where you try to damage control. There's a lot of damage control going. Yeah, so because you got Miss Kip's ex-girlfriend going on stream saying like, "Look, this is what happened. I didn't think it was sexual assault." And we didn't. She uses the phrase, "We didn't think it was sexual assault, so we went like this." So she's doing damage control on her stream.
Wait, his girlfriend did that, and then he just kind of gave a shrug. So all right, he's Will Smith a little bit. He's being told what to think, probably.
No, Miss Kip's been kind of quiet in the sense that he hasn't done a stream. He stopped talking about it, but he's been in chat logs and stuff talking about it.
Right.
And supposedly Slick disappeared last night and no one could find him. He was finally found. People thought he might have unalived himself or something.
Unalived himself. What you wanted to do with this story?
Yes. Also, fucking Ice Poseidon comes out of nowhere with the Hayukin.
God. Yeah, I saw that.
Fucking dropped a bunch of fucking screenshots of Mizkip saying the N-word and the F-slur and all this stuff.
There it is, Matt. Bingo, bango, bongo. This is what always happens, man. Whenever this starts, because now anybody who has a different take, a different perspective, a different opinion, they're going to start attacking the characters and previous doings, good or bad, of anybody involved. This just becomes a mud throwing contest. It's gross.
Well, Ice Poseidon, he's probably been holding on those screenshots for quite a while, because he's definitely got some issues with how he was treated by the Twitch streamers who used to suck his dick in 2018 and now treat him as a pariah because he's not on Twitch anymore.
Yeah, he's a pariah. That's why. Motherfucking pariah himself.
Yep.
Fucking Ice Poseidon. The only good thing that I can ever attribute to anything that I can remember from Ice Poseidon is if I wouldn't have seen him with Arya Nina, I would have never got her on my show.
Yeah.
And I like Arya Nina. I wouldn't recommend, unless you like pregnancy pics, I wouldn't recommend following her on Twitter at the moment. But if you like pregnancy pics, have fun. Have at her.
I'm good.
Do you remember Arya Nina? She was great.
Is it that Shay Carl girl?
Yeah, that was the fall of Shay Carl girl. That's right. She was fun. Yeah. But anyway, I digress. Down memory fucking lane. Ice Poseidon is all kinds of gross. Speaking of gross, he is definitely that. A lot of people involved here. All right, continue forth, Matt.
So at this point now, so you got Ice Poseidon and you got all this stuff. Destiny's taking advantage of the situation. We're reacting to everything. Hassan's getting trolled by Nicholas the Oreo and Salvo Pancakes on stream. reacting to their tweets and freaking the fuck out because they're implying that he was involved, and then he's getting trolled by his chat being like, they're saying you were at the party, they're saying you were there, they're saying you were covering it up, and so he's flipping the fuck out, he's getting trolled. Destiny's loving every moment of it, and then fucking XQC late at night goes on a stream and basically says like, did we conspire? Of course we conspire. Yeah, I'm gonna conspire. When it's something like this, yeah. So he pretty much admits to like,
you can't not admit it. I mean, fucking Mizkif brokered a deal, and in the deal that seems to be public now, he states this for that. If you want to stay in this community, this is what you got to say. That doesn't look good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That has bad optics. And I get it. People settle all the time who do not necessarily have anything that actually happened wrong. You settled because you wanted to go the fuck away, or you don't feel that no matter how much you defend yourself, that you're going to be looking that good after all of it anyway, so you might as well settle. I get those points. I totally do. This is a weird one to be doing that with, though, because you don't really need to do anything but just back the side of your boy. If your boy's saying he was checking her fucking pulse or whatever stupid fucking excuse he was making.
Right. Okay.
And you look, man, maybe I don't know the guy. Maybe he's a fucking lifeguard. Maybe he saw a drunk bitch on the couch and was like, I need to check that pulse. That's possible. I don't know. I wasn't there. This whole thing's stupid. Hi, Xylee.
Hi.
How you doing? You've been covering this, huh?
Yeah, my cut from my live stream last night is going up tonight at 10. But I just want to point out something. When you were talking, if you like pregnant pics, your face lit up.
Yeah, I love our Anina. I mean, I look at her vagina whether there's a baby inside of it or not. I love her. She's great. You know what was great? After I interviewed her, right, she gave me fucking access to her Snap, her like Prime Snap for like a year. It was great.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she updated it a lot. If you like butt stuff, she's definitely into that too. And Dave don't pay, so as soon as she took it away, I never bought it again. I'm like, fuck that. I'm not paying. It's great. I ain't gonna pay for it. But yeah, now she shows not baby vagina pictures.
Whoa!
I misspoke. I walked in.
Are you going on Twitch next? Just asking.
Yeah, I like Ariana. I think she's like either just had her baby or is about to have her baby or some shit.
Aw.
But she's cool as fuck.
Nice.
By the way, I see Mike the Bike in the chat. Hey, if you like Mike the Bike, at the end of this show, before we do our main outro, we're going to highlight a little bit of Mike the Bike's band's brand new song. Take that, suckamugs. So that'll be a lot of fun. I don't know what the name of it is because I forgot. But I have it, so that's good. What's it called? Slow Burn? Yeah, I think it's called Slow Burn. We're going to listen to Slow Burn later. You ready for that shit, Xylee? That'll be fun.
Hell yeah, I'm ready.
All right, so what else has been going on with this, Matt? What have we missed? Have we missed anything?
Xylee, have I missed anything?
Okay, I did come a little late, so I don't know if you mentioned this, but the girl that's in that clip, did you mention her going on a stream and basically telling on herself? Maya?
Yeah. She went on are you talking about the part where she's like, we thought it was
so she two things. She tells on herself, one,
is that
when
this
she
clip,
reads...
Xylee?
No, it's not that clip. Oh, wait, I don't know. Hold on. Shit, I'm sorry.
Get into Riveters. She's like, no, it's not that. Yeah, I'm not looking at it, but it's not that.
I think this clip, if this is the one that Salvo put up, is from Chud Logic. He points out the DMs between him and the girl. Oh, no, hold on. No. What happened? Said there was no cover up. She states that Ariana said the sexual assault. Okay, play it. I don't know what she's saying in
Maya
this
has responded to her. Okay, I was going to read it, but that's fine. Go ahead.
Probably had a conversation that was like, are you sure you want to do this? Do you want to say anything, or do you just want to do it anonymously? Something like that, right? That's probably the conversation that I had with her. It was like, do you want to just do it anonymously, or do you not want to do it at all?
Pause.
She said that she wanted to come out with a statement.
People can't even remember what the fuck they said. Did you not hear what
slips up?
Yeah, but she said probably and all these type of things anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's, you know what I mean? It's like, and I hear a lot of people using that language. Go ahead.
Her stream was basically a confession without her trying to confess.
Nice, play
it. She said she wanted to talk about it. She said that she told me about her audience and how there's a lot of young women in her audience, and she felt like it was her responsibility to tell her story. So I said, okay. And her friend in that call, Kyle, was there the day of as well. He mentioned, I told her that day, I was like, as a woman, if this is your story, you should be able to tell it, right? I was fine with her, the twit longer, fine, right. She was going to write a twit longer.
I was
and
fine
I
with
asked
that
her
twit longer.
if she thought that Slick raped her or sexually assaulted her. And at the time, we agreed, or at the time, she said no.
Right there.
So I said, okay.
Yeah,
right there.
Who's we and what did they agree to? Is that just
okay,
a slip?
Ms.
You know
Kiff?
what I mean?
Okay, Ms. Kiff. Maya was Ms. Kiff's girlfriend at the time. Ms. Kiff sent Maya over to Adriana to settle things up and make sure tweets were written a certain way and
that was
not
the brokering.
Written.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
She was the broker. She was the broker. So she slips up and say, "We decided." I mean. And then
but that with a whole bunch of people that are involved, and she's over it. We know that she was with the dude at the time. I mean, that may not be as nefarious and damning as that might sound.
Well,
I know what you're saying, but if she was with the person that was fucking brokering the deal, there would be a we to speak of. So I don't micro word like that, but I get what you're saying. I can see it, but I don't know if it's damning. We're already agreeing that this is fabricated. That they But here's the thing: if now the chick at the heart of it, Adriana, right?
Mm-hmm.
She does not remember anything from the night. Correct.
She passed out when everything happened.
So she knows nothing of what happened. So she doesn't have a story. That's why this is all confusing to me. What story is she out to tell? Is she out to tell the story of everyone telling her what happened and then reacting to it? Because that's really the only story that she has.
Why don't we start from the beginning, Dave? I got the twit longer that she put out back in 2021.
Yeah, let's read that. That's a good. All right. You got that there, Rivy?
I'm gonna send it to Riveter right now.
I think he's grabbed it.
Oh, there. Okay, there you go.
Is that it?
That's it.
My experience with Crazy Slick. So it's Crazy Slick. All right, first off, ladies, don't date anybody named Crazy Slick.
Don't name anybody with Slick in their name, period.
Well, here's the thing. There's a little bit of a double entendre with that because if you think about it, you kind of want them to make you Crazy Slick down there between, you know what I mean? But you don't want anybody named that.
That's the best time to make that joke.
I think it's a great time to make that joke. I never thought I'd be making one of these, but here we are. Well, you want to be Crazy Slick. I was the girl that Novaru was talking about in the clip on LSF. On January 19, 2020, I went to Novaru's 21st birthday party, and because I went with some of my closest friends, I believed it would be safe for me to enjoy myself. I got very intoxicated. Well, that... God, I hate these fucking stories! I got very intoxicated and ended up blacking out, leading to the rest of the story, what I heard from multiple witnesses, and how I feel about it. I just... like that's the end of the story. That's what you remember. That's the end. I don't know. I was told that I was kissing my best friend, Ina. Whoa, okay. Let's not. Do we have any video? And another one of my close friends at the time. Consensually. You're being... you don't know that. You don't know that. You don't remember if it was consensual. You're being told if it was consensual. This is my whole problem with the story, Matt. This is my whole fucking problem. She's choosing what to believe and what not to believe.
The one thing I gotta say is I think it's great. Being a fat guy in his early 20s, when back in the day, I didn't have to go to a party and worry about getting blacked out, drunk, and groped. You know what I mean?
So, yeah, thank God for that.
It was great. I could go to a party, get blacked out, drunk, and the only thing I have to worry about is people drawing on me while I was passed out.
This is true. Thank God I'm not a woman. Yeah. That's the point of it there, Matt. I agree with that. Thank God I don't have a vagina, because he's right. Yeah. You are at more risk if you're a woman. You just are. If you have boobs and a vagina and a lot of disgusting, horny guys who are inebriated just as much as you are, I'm way safer at a party unless I go to a gay party. Then, I'm a gay thirst trap. If I go to a gay party, I'm definitely getting raped if I black out. But I might just be, finding a way around my getting out of the closet. but that'll be between us and the courts to decide. Let's see here. I got very intoxicated. Blah, blah, blah. I was told that I was kissing my best friend, and the other one of my closest friends at the time, consensually. Crazy Slick was following us around trying to kiss me, trying to kiss her, and at one point I was told he and I ended up kissing. I hate these fucking stories. I can't read that.
You gotta zoom in.
You gotta zoom in, old man. he's trying to.
I got.
For Riveter.
Stop. Then apparently I was passed out in one of the rooms at the party, and he came into the room while I was unconscious. He came into the room a couple of times after being asked to leave me alone each time. In 2 of those instances, he touched my neck and chest, saying he was just making sure I was alive. After being assured by my friends that I was okay as they were watching over me, whether or not his intentions were out of genuine concern or not, I don't know. To be clear, he did not rape me or assault me, but his actions did make me uncomfortable. All I can say is how I feel after this story. I woke up to a text of a friend I just met that
his
weekend.
actions, see, this is fucking irritating me. His actions didn't make you feel anything because you don't remember his actions. The story you're being told from a different perspective is making you feel the way you're feeling. This bugs me.
Tommy's point was, what if they got it wrong? What if the girl's telling you what happened got it wrong? What if it became a game of telephone?
What if they hated this motherfucker? What if one of them fucked him and gave him goddamn herpes? One of them, there's so many what ifs. That's why these stories are cancerous AIDS. They're just fucking terrible. They really are. It's a horror. This is why it bothers me, because it's a serious fucking subject. Fucking blacking out parties, getting roofied and raped. This is serious fucking shit. And the fact that we got a whole bunch of asshole Twitch streamers using it, and they're in the fucking situation. It's not even us who are supposed to be covering it and talking about it. It's them. Like, this is so gross to me. Am I the only one who feels like I need a fucking shower? Y'all been bathing in this shit all day. How do you feel?
Dirty. Very, very dirty.
This way, I didn't go to bed until like 9 a.m. So.
Man, I mean, this is a terrible fucking terrible.
I have watched more Twitch in the last 24 hours than I ever have.
I feel bad for you there. I'm on Twitch and I don't watch Twitch.
I'm going to just say it's giving me PTSD because I'm having flashbacks when I was mauled at parties when I was a young guy.
Oh, yeah, but
and they weren't gay parties.
You were asking for it, though, River, with
my
those
God,
fucking
River, you're such a slut,
He's
River.
such a dirty slut. You know those southern
know.
parties, drunk on moonshine with your ass hanging out, Riveter? I'm just disappointed.
I have no knowledge of this.
You remember. Don't act like you don't remember, you dirty slut.
The screenshot continues. I am very grateful to have my friends that kept me safe because I feel as if there is honestly no telling what would have happened. As someone who has been
There's literally no telling. There's literally no telling. Literally. God, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
For my sexuality and for being drunk in the past, this reinforced a lot of trauma for me. Knowing that he found Ina and I making out being hot and tried to get something out of it is something that made me very uncomfortable. I can't clarify any facts or even say
everybody
what happened
in the room thought it was hot that you and Ina were making out. Everyone! The fuck? Sorry.
Because I was blackout drunk and then unconscious. To clarify, me and Slick have never talked like that. He would say weird things in my chat and in my friend's chat, and even try to get my friend to get me and him in a phone call together. Ripper. Next one. As for Nova, she has blocked me. She had me blocked before today for whatever reason. Nova had no right to air out my trauma on her stream when she wasn't even in the room to help, let alone see what happened. I had to cancel all my plans today because of the stress this brought to me and being pressured to talk about something I was not ready and afraid to talk about. She unblocked me to tell me she had talked about my story and my other close friend's story on stream, and for what? It was not her place to talk about my story.
Now, this is where I'm down with. Hell yeah. Take it to the people who are fucking hijacking your situation. All right, that I can fucking dig on. She didn't leak this. She didn't want this story out, right? She had no intention of bringing this story out?
No, because that happened in January of 2020. This came out in June of 2021, and now we're talking about it again in September of 2022.
That's the story.
Yes.
That right there, this right here is the story. Everything else is a non-story to me. Because all of it is fucking we have no idea. There's no way of vetting it. There's no way of knowing. It's all fucking hearsay, and I honestly couldn't give a fuck less. What I do care about now is this, because this is important, because there's no reason for any of these co-conspirators to bring this forth in the first fucking place. And if you notice, I'm switching my fucking language a little to coke and fucking conspirators, because I'm starting to smell some dirty fucking rats.
Yes.
I'm starting to smell some real dirty, hungry, disgusting rats.
Basically, in her stream, she said that she didn't originally want to say anything about it because she knew how it works. If she said something, she would get ostracized, and she's trying to be a streamer.
I saw that, and she was leaning on the as a woman thing a little too much. I didn't see the thing is.
I can understand your thought on that, but I kind of get what she's saying too.
The thought, because here's the difference. If she was awake for something and she had actual knowledge of the event and came forward, that's one situation. But coming forward in a situation where you don't remember and you're simply talking about what other people are telling you may have happened, that, to me, not everybody has to buy that. Not everybody has to listen to all that and 100% ostracize the fucking guy they're talking about. And unfortunately, for a lot of people, when they tell those stories, they feel that's the only response that's acceptable. And that's where my problem lies, because she's not being ostracized or not believed because she's a woman, although she's saying that she is. In this case, the problem would be the story. And we've all agreed to that up to this point, that the story now is becoming what the story is about, not what happened, because nobody knows.
Yeah, and I feel kind of sorry for her because it's twice now. She originally didn't want to come out with a story, and now it's twice because of someone else. Now she has to talk about it. Somebody else is telling her story. She came out with that twit longer because someone else said something about it, and she had to come out again yesterday or whatever because someone else said something about it. And and then all the sneaky. The guy Slick is Miss Kip's best friend. He literally said, "That's my best friend. That's my rock." This whole conspiracy thing to hold down my boy, and he's creepy with other women, but he's still a good guy type of shit. Dude,
that's not a good hill to die on either. I mean,
this whole thing is just, this whole thing smells like shit.
It's gonna be me. It's gonna be me defending beavers in like a year.
Yes, it is. I'm telling you. Now recording podcasts, we're gonna have a podcast on. Well, we didn't want to kick beavers out because we really like him and he's our friend.
Hold on there, Xylee. Versed, if you're using Matt's clips, I have some stuff that he missed on Shot from the Point if you want. Versed, calling Matt out and giving me money. I like it.
Damn.
Yes,
I got I got clips on clips on clips, pal. All right, there's stuff I missed, but there's stuff we couldn't get to. So go ahead, send it first.
He's got clips on clips on top of the clips.
It's Tommy. You're on a time scale with Tommy. You can only do but so much.
And you got to make sure that you keep his fucking attention, Yeah. But in this story, though, I could see if he was molding over it at times and getting angry over it at times, because I know that he feels the same fucking way about stories like this, because they're impossible.
I gotta go back and watch the playback of that because I was sleeping when that happened. I really wanted to hear what Tommy said. I think me and Tommy are disagreeing though, from what I can tell.
On what parts?
I actually feel like what happened to her actually happened. I think he was trying to check the pulse by her boobies, which I had to do a show. When I did my show last night, I had to say, hey, if you're an incel, this is not how you check pulses. Just saying.
Yeah, but a whole bunch of drunk people fucking around at a party where, he's been sniffing around the two girls who were making out and all this type of stuff. The context of that is easily lost in the situation.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I get what you're saying. And Jen, that is not the medical way. I agree with you there, Xylee.
Yeah. But then there's also the thing. Of him already having a background of being creepy with girls, Ms. Kip said it himself. He made people feel. He made women feel uncomfortable.
See, and I hate that too, because now everything has to be like micro analyzed and reanalyzed, which is understandable. I totally get.
And here's the thing: it's a content house. That is a place of business. It's not a fraternity.
Oh,
and if somebody,
wait a minute though. We know that these content houses are almost routinely always fucking frat houses. They're very rarely a place of fucking businesses.
And they shouldn't be. They should be ran like a damn business. And if this shit happens in a business,
this depends. It depends. I mean, if they did, most of them wouldn't really be on streaming in the first place. A lot of these streamers do this because they don't want to work. They don't want a regular job, and they're able to find a way to satiate their fucking financial needs while not having to work. You know, and I understand. Don't get mad at me, Twitch streamers. I'm one of you, YouTubers and Twitch streamers. This is work. We put a lot of time and effort into it, but if you don't like it, get a fucking job. I got one. It's okay.
Hey, but let me ask you this, Tommy. Let me ask you this.
Whoa!
What happened?
What did you just call me?
What'd I say?
Xylee, I swear to God.
What'd I say?
No,
seriously.
You just called me Tommy.
Oh, shit. I'm so sorry. Damn him. He's an asshole. You're the best.
I'm more agitated that you didn't recognize the mistake.
I didn't. I told you I just woke up. Leave me alone. Dave. Okay? Dave. Okay. I want you to imagine this, okay? If this would have happened in one of the commentary community party houses at VidCon, do you think it would have took a year for it to come out?
No, it wouldn't have. It wouldn't have, but for different reasons. But I'm glad you made that point because it's kind of a different point that I wanted to make that's very tied to that. And it kind of goes back to what she was saying about how not wanting to come forth because she didn't feel that she would get the benefit of the doubt just because solely she's a woman. I don't feel that exists as much. And I don't feel it exists as much as a lot of people try to perpetuate it does in general. Because, yes, you're going to have assholes who are misogynist. Yes, you're going to have people who don't believe. Yes. But if you listen to this community, now, this is not just mine. This is everyone around. Aside from the jokes and the fucking trolls that we have, pretty much everybody is fairly critical thinking. Critically capable of critical thought and looking at things from a scope of logic. So I don't always buy that. You know, I think that we have more of that in the community and around these parts than we have in a really long time, and it's because we have a little bit of older statesmen like you and I and Riveter's old fucking grandpa ass. I think it helps a little bit of accountability and things like that. And now, as you see it, we're growing. So maybe there's some to that. I don't know. Verse. I see you, buddy. Tell Matt how awful he is.
So, okay. Tommy doesn't watch these, right? I can just kind of mask off. That's how it seems like when I watch your streams, right?
Yeah,
he
pretty
watch,
much.
I'm kind of mask off. All right, so I will say
it's the Dead on Dave mask off hour. That's right.
Exactly, because I just hear like "fuck that guy." And I'm like, yeah, he's not going to see this.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. Tommy rarely watches me. That's totally okay.
So the streams that I hate for Shot from the Point the most are Twitch stuff because Tommy doesn't care about it at all, so he knows nothing every single time, and he actively like tries to know less. It feels like a lot of the time. And then there's so much shit to follow that not even Matt gets it all, or like the important stuff. So then Tommy is stupidly commenting on stuff that isn't. It looks really stupid most of the time.
What did we miss?
Okay, well, I'll get to that. I'll give you a handful of them. There's a few of them, like, definitely would have clipped more of Destiny's stream because he had a lot more shit that tied it together, which you guys didn't use, which is fine because it was him talking. It's not, like, that entertaining.
Destiny's stream was good on it.
Yeah,
Destiny's stream was really good on it.
He, like, gave a lot of good points for reasons like, why wouldn't they just, like, call this shit out? Like, you think Train or XQC is just going to drop this shit without any, like, confirmation from the victim or anything? It's not like they talked to her.
Yeah, that's a big thing,
like,
too.
They can't, it's not their story to come out with this to drop.
It was nobody's story but hers.
Like, you know,
it was nobody's stories but hers. But here's
so
the problem.
Like,
she didn't know what happened.
They're hiding it. Yeah, no. Oh, that's another thing. A major thing that I'm honestly kind of really disappointed that you missed, Matt. XQC ended up streaming last night and going over a lot of the stuff. He watched Maya's stream and basically was calling. He was like, you know, this doesn't sound like what I heard in the call this like hours ago. He was calling her out for like literally changing what she said versus what they
still going,
privately.
Right? XQC's still going.
Probably.
Yeah,
he streams for like 20
going.
hours a day. He's a fucking
crazy.
maniac.
Oh, that's normal.
XQC is flipping out. He's flipping out with the situation. Hassan is
Here's
flipping out with
the
the
problem.
situation.
Here's the problem, right? This is why I'm about ready to end my life.
Oh,
all
God,
these
no.
people in this story, are Twitch streamers who stream for 8 to 12 hours a day. So to fucking go through all these streams, you got to watch hours and hours and hours and hours of content.
Terrible
trying to find
content.
timestamps.
Well,
Yeah,
I passively absorb Twitch content, so if you want good shit, just ask me next time instead of making a half-ass show.
Well, motherfucker, I didn't know that.
Damn,
Right?
bro,
I didn't know you were the
holy
fucking
shit.
Twitch guy.
Oh
I am.
shit!
Could have just asked.
Copious
Goddamn.
Kingdom verse is my
I mean, you
favorite
could
verse.
fucking come on the call every now and then and be like,
room for a reason. You could have said, "Hey,
Motherfucker, we were in there."
does anyone have critical points of information we should go over during today's stream?" The last ad I saw was a meeting for 10 a.m. from Tommy, so I didn't see you do that. Just
Ooh.
saying.
Ooh. There's
Wow.
mutiny in the
My
Shop from the
God.
Point universe.
And
Bro,
Wait.
when I
so
was
you're
going
on the news
So-
team, right? So you can
makes
just
me
post
happy.
stuff when you want to
No,
post.
absolutely
stuff.
not.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely not.
Excuse me, Verse. You don't have any problems with me, do you?
He doesn't
I feel
know
like
who you
I don't
are.
think so.
Okay, thank God.
Do you
Okay.
know who that
I
is?
just want to make
Verse?
sure, because I just want
Yeah, I
him.
know.
I just want to make sure he doesn't go, after me telling me I'm doing a bullshit job and stuff like that. That's all.
No, you haven't. Listen. I've known these guys for a long time, so I only do it out of like a place of love. And sometimes
Aw,
when I
that's
do
sweet.
it to Tommy too, but he with this Twitch stuff, like he hates Twitch so much. He could
does.
not care if he like outed them as pedophiles on accident. He's like, I don't care.
Hey,
I literally hate these people. I hate talking about this shit. I don't care about Twitch.
I'm
Like
with
literally,
him.
okay. So I was outlining some of the stuff that Matt missed because I love telling on Matt. Absolutely, it's my
It's
favorite.
fun,
thing to do.
right?
Hell yeah.
It's great.
Absolutely.
And
Matt fucks
Tommy's,
up.
I'll give you the inside scoop. The only response I got from Tommy because he's playing poker right now is Matt does not know it that well.
Yeah,
Owned,
that's true.
called. Yeah.
It is true. No, I don't know.
But there was a lot of good shit. Like I feel like a lot of the time it's like Felix looks really stupid, which is totally true. But a lot of the stuff like Tommy was saying, he doesn't lie, so he'll just literally like air out shit. Because he would literally be sitting there and be like, you know what, fuck it, and he starts snipping new DMs from like their group call and shit. He literally just drops everything. So he's like one of the best people to watch.
So what do you feel about this situation since you're all boned up on it and stuff? Who do you feel the villain is here, if there is one? Is this just, what is this?
I feel like, dude, I don't watch Train, but I think it's hilarious that he's one of the only people who actively distanced themselves ages ago from all this shit because he's already made his money. He just wants to keep making money. And people still actively go after him because they dislike him. I think that's pretty entertaining.
It's pretty fucking entertaining.
And I think now that they made up, it's always the same shit. When you make a big enough storm, Twitch has to do something. So now they have a half-assed rule against gambling now.
Yeah,
that really doesn't make a difference.
Riveter, throw that tweet up from fucking Twitch if you have it, please. And if you don't, please get it. Yeah, as they did about an hour and a half ago, they made a ruling. They've come down with a ruling. Here
It'll
it
be
is.
active next month. Thank you guys.
Gambling content. Here, actually, let me read it like this. It'll be
Go
better.
for it.
Gambling content on Twitch has been
God.
a big topic of discussion in this community and something we've actively been reviewing since our last policy update in this area. Today, we want to update you on our plans. While we prohibit sharing links or referral codes to all sites that include slots, roulette, or dice games, we have some people circumvent those rules and expose our community to potential harm. So, we'll be making a policy update on October 18th to prohibit streaming of gambling sites that include slots, roulette, or dice games that aren't licensed either in the U.S. or other jurisdictions that provide sufficient consumer protection. These sites will include Stake.com, whatever that one is, Dualbits, and Robit.com. However, we may identify others as we move forward. We will continue to allow websites to focus on sporting betting, fantasy sports, and so you're not doing anything.
So you're not doing anything.
You know what the best part
You're
about
not
this
doing
is?
anything. Go ahead.
You know the main betting that Slicker was losing money on, right?
Football,
Tennis.
sports, or fucking
Sports
Tennis.
betting.
Of
We will
course.
continue to allow websites that focus on sports betting, fantasy sports, and poker.
They're doing nothing.
This is what this started from.
They're doing absolutely nothing. This is such a
Let's see.
fluff. This
Look
is-
into it for 30 minutes. Let's see.
I've never
it
heard
seems
of those
most the
other
time,
sites.
Right? It seems most of the time when people are scammed, it's from let's see, skins betting, and most of the time they're worked out of these countries that don't have any rules against them. So if we just make it U.S. only, we're covered. All right, post that shit. Let's
Post
send
it. Boom, we got it.
Oh,
Nailed
post
them.
it. We're
Nailed
good.
them. Woot woot, party time. Twitch once again does nothing. Woot woot.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck you. That's what Twitch does.
They
all the
did
fucking-
nothing, but within the hour of the controversy, isn't that
jerking
impressive?
themselves off while they do.
Oh, absolutely.
nothing.
They're like, we fucking, we
Man,
really
you guys
got on
did
top
such
of
a
that
good
one.
job writing that memo. Oh
Yeah.
God, it was so good and so nothing. Oh God, made me hard. Oh, someone's getting
3
a promotion.
paragraphs and nothing. That's impressive.
Oh,
So short notice. Yeah. Oof.
yeah, I'll give you
Somebody get
short
the
notice
fucking
right over your
Twitch-branded
face,
towel.
neck, and chest.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Get the
take some
Twitch
calls.
branded towel. Clean that shit up.
Agent EK9, you're live with Dead on Dave and the crew. What do you got?
Well, since First stole my setup for what I was going to say, I had a theory about this.
You sound aggressive. Hey, do you need to take some?
I am.
Matt and I breathed earlier. Would you like to breathe? We can do some 4-second
good,
breathe.
mate.
Sure. You sound like you need to breathe it out.
No, I'm just upset that Verse took my setup.
right.
I was
I
going to
prefer
read. I
Tommy
was going to read that
breathing.
exact thing. Yeah, they were doing nothing. Actually, Trainwreck's tweeted about that on September 18th. But basically, my theory on this was this is actually just an op orchestrated by Pokimane, Miz, and possibly a few others to get Trainwrecks off the site because he knows too much and is a liability to many streamers.
I agree.
Shit. Is this a train
I agree with that.
So this is all about. But Trainwrecks wasn't. Well, how does Trainwrecks get taken down over this?
Because they're banning all forms that he bets on.
Yeah.
Slots. What were the other ones? Slots, roulette, blackjack.
That's
So
the
he-
gambling
okay,
he
now
does.
Now
And
that's
according-
fucking.
He's the gambling Twitch streamer.
Oh yeah, but
Right.
but that's what he doesn't do sports betting, poker. Or
No,
fantasy
he does
sports?
normal
No.
slots.
See, now that's fucking interesting to me.
Right.
Now
And that's what he was tweeting.
Because now
That
it's
was his
not
tweet.
nothing versed. They're doing the
No,
bidding.
Twitch responded to the whining that Mizkifim then did.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Right.
They got their way, which is insane.
It is insane considering.
Let's see.
Everyone
Our
knows
moneymakers want this way, and it's done. All right.
They're
whew,
only
another
fucking
day
going
dodged.
after the shit that one guy fucking that the one big guy fucking does. This makes no sense because everything
And
else is nothing.
Right. And everyone
correct
knows
me
that.
correct me if I'm wrong on this, but Train was the one that dropped the bombshell on the whole SA
Yes.
allegations,
He
correct?
was.
Yeah.
He was. That's why he's a threat. And XQC isn't. He's just too much of a Humpty
in
Dumpty
response
dumbass.
to that, I will say, if you are ever hiding sexual assault, using Mitch as one of your co-conspirators is such a fucking stupid idea. Mitch is one of the like he's literally known as a rat. And he had like a redemption arc, I guess, and people don't hate him anymore, but he used to be like one of the most hated people on Twitch, and now he like somehow managed to be back in the scene. But he literally is the one that was telling people this. He was letting other people know about it.
Yeah.
And honestly, it makes me feel bad for XQC even more because literally what happened, how he knew, was he was talking to Train like one evening. You know how you get hop in a Discord call or whatever.
Right.
And he's like, "Hey, did you know this?" And he's like, "What the fuck? I didn't want to know that. Why the fuck did you tell? Why'd you tell me that?" That's literally what happened.
Part
He's
of
like,
this, you piece of shit.
Literally, yeah, literally.
Man, I don't want to
They
know
were talking.
this. Why are you
He's like,
talking
you'll
about
never guess
this?
what Mitch told me. Listen to this shit. And he's
Oh
like,
my
what the
God.
fuck? Why would you tell me? I don't want to know this. What's wrong with you?
To me,
Why
what
would
makes
you
this
tell
worse
me?
for XQC is that he's so much of a Humpty Dumpty dumbass that like he's not a threat, but Trainwrecks is.
Oh, he
So
totally
that's
is a
why they
threat.
wanna get rid of him.
He's in on all of the shit when they talk about it behind the scenes, and he'll just snip it midstream and just start posting it and showing it. He does not care.
Right,
Anything that you say that he is in, he will show it.
XQC or Trainwrecks.
See, I
Exactly.
just-
Which one? Both. They both. will.
Pioxis makes a really
Right.
good fucking point, and because it kind of affects me, I think it's a very important thing to bring up. I wonder if the Twitch Plays Pokemon and Salty Bets are going to fall under TOS. They have betting streams with virtual money, but you can sub and donate for perks as they do in Pokemon and Muggin. So I've been doing the Pokemon Nuzlocke and things like that, which essentially you can fucking, if you want to make a stretch, you can make the same sort of stretch into the same type of argument.
We can keep stretching, Dave. They have channel. What is it? What is it? Use channel points and you bet
Yep.
Yeah,
on
channel
different
points.
things within the stream. We can go as far back as we want with this.
Absolutely.
Like how far do we want to go back? Do we want to remove everything?
I have another
Much,
one.
right? We'll rewrite
I have
them.
another one.
Yeah.
What about loot boxes from games like Overwatch
Yeah.
or all those?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Because that's gambling too.
All right.
Yeah,
That's
those have
gambling
already
too.
been banned in
The
several.
I already saw a
randomizers,
tweet
all
on that one.
Shit. It's all fucking
Yep.
gambling.
Speaking of, you're a Pokemon man, Dave. Recently, Pokemon Company came out and said that Nuzlocke runs
Yeah, I
are
saw
equal to ROM hacks.
They're
Isn't that fucking
idiots.
hilarious?
They were
There
young
was
people.
there was-
That
They're
wasn't.
so stupid.
They're fucking young
There's a
millennials. They
whole
weren't
nother
even alive
statement.
when the first Pokemon came out. I don't have to respect their opinion. They could suck my Pokecock. Fuck that.
the Pokemon Company actually responded to that. I'd have to find it, but they did.
And told them they're stupid.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's right. Because they're stupid. What a stupid thing to say. What a stupid thing to say. And by the
Well,
way,
I think-
you shouldn't be so hard on ROM hacks. Pokemon ROM hacks are some of the best fucking hacks.
They
Oh,
are.
some of the best
period.
games that they haven't made.
You got some beautiful minded creators out there who have made some awesome fucking Pokemon games that I've played so many over the years. My early days of Twitch was built on Pokemon ROM hacks.
Yeah, I think what happened in that was a simple communication error with they thought it might have been randomized ROM hacks, Nuzlocke or whatever,
Yeah.
and that would be illegal because of how they do things.
The randomizer element, because especially
Right.
like if you
And
take
that's what I
donations,
think they were-
There's a lot that you can fucking kind of start to tie into that. Hey, Agent, I appreciate you, man. Let me get to another
No.
caller. You have yourself a good night.
You too.
Good call. Good call. It was a productive phone call. All right.
It really was. It was really good.
Monkey
This
Man.
is great.
you're
You have great calls.
I know what
This is
verse.
way
I
better
mean,
than
you're
Stopping
doing
the
you're
Point.
doing a great job, verse. You're kind of like I just seen you reigning in the chaos. It's kind of wonderful. That's great. Monkey Man, sorry, verse distracted me. Verse, you're fired. What do you got, Monkey Man?
Why do women ruin everything?
Right?
What?
Fucking amen,
I'm
brother.
sorry, Xylee.
Excuse me?
Wieners out,
Listen.
brother.
Xylee, you're one of the good ones, okay? Okay, but these millennials are psychopaths.
Wieners
I
out.
got
One
you.
of the good ones.
Listen, we can protect her. When he says women, he references anyone under the age of 40, so you should be covered.
Oh, fuck you,
See,
you
I-
bastard.
I was gonna make a.
I was thinking anyone under 60.
I was gonna make a
Nah, she's
menopause
still
joke,
out
but
on
I
that
didn't
one.
want her to stab me. So.
But like, come on, there's no way that memo wasn't written by a passive-aggressive they/them. Like, you've got to be kidding me.
Passive aggressive. Shut the fuck up.
Like, it's the most petty. Like, I can hear like my aunt reading that out, like in a condescending tone.
Right.
I can't lie, bro. You sound like a Mumkey Jones viewer.
Oh.
How do you feel about
I
Elliot
can't.
Roger?
Oh, he's
Yeah.
my hero.
Figured.
Yep.
There you go.
Yes.
The correct answer in
okay.
that situation was, who is Elliot Roger? But you fail, school shooter! You fail! Get out of
Okay,
here,
see y'all
monkey man.
later.
See you later.
Xylee outed as a pedo by Willie Max.
Oh. Did Willie Mac out you as a
Wait.
pedo? What happened? Oh, because she likes the young men. She does like to get her groove back. How old's your husband? 18?
No, my husband is 37.
22.
He looks like it when he looks like it when he shaves. That's why he's not allowed to shave.
You got to keep him rugged. Wait,
Yeah.
so you want him younger than you, but you don't want him to look younger than you?
No, he looks younger than me now, even with his beard. You know, but I mean, he looks a little bit too young when he shaves the beard. I'm like, okay, now I feel like I'm robbing the cradle. You need to get that beard back on.
Yeah, you can't have sex with him because you're looking at him. Ah!
I'm going to get exposed by the commentary community. Stop.
How great would that be? You give yourself fucking all kinds of anxiety when he shaves his beard because you're afraid that it somehow makes you a pedophile. The commentary community is the worst. I blame Nick Diorio. I'm just gonna lay it at the feet of Nick somehow. Anger
I have to
man.
ask.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, Bruce?
Well, I was just gonna ask: is sex even viable at that age?
Honey, please. I could teach you tricks you've never even fucking thought of. Don't go there, honey.
I got 4 words for you there, verse. Lubrication. Of course it still happens.
Fuck yeah, baby.
In more ways than one, just saying.
That's right. You just need a little bit of lube. Spit or
Yeah,
whatever you need.
you gotta do what you gotta do. Shit.
I love how Xylee doesn't even take offense to it. She's like, shut
No.
so what? Get the
No,
gotta do what
Vaseline.
you gotta do.
Spit on it and move on.
That's right. That should be a t-shirt. Anger Man, you're live with the crew. What do you got?
Oh God, anger
I
man.
just want to say before I talk, fucking hell, the sexual tension between Verse and Xylee is insane.
Palpable.
No, it's
Absolutely.
Dave.
Palpable.
It's Dave's. It's Dave's. It's Dave.
Yeah,
I'm telling
true,
you.
Fair enough. I don't blame you.
But yeah, no, I mean, I don't blame Verse or Dave either. But like I said, no, I think what Trainwreck, this whole like drama is absolutely, it's just so petty. It really is. But that being said, it's also great for content. I think Trainwrecks just needs to do one last final stream when it's the eve of the whole the whole ban on gambling. He just needs to go on stream, not like gamble or do anything, just say everything. Just say all the nasty stuff these streamers do and just go, fuck you, you backstabbing piece of shit.
While backstabbing all of them.
They all did it. They all did
I know, but I love that the ultimate act of revenge is to be a hypocrite, kind of. You got me, now I'm taking all of you out, you sons of bitches.
Absolutely.
The world burns. This is why you're not allowed to have friends. No one can have friends.
Honestly, like, to be honest, like I've heard some really really crazy rumors about Pokimane, whether or not they're true or not. I don't know. We'll see what.
You know what? This shit doesn't really fucking. It's so weird to me. Maybe it's just an age thing, but Tommy and I and people that we have associated with, this shit doesn't happen. This shit doesn't happen. Even if you do know things about people, there's no fucking ever reason to use them. Especially, see, and this is the thing. If there was a story there, maybe there's a justifiable fucking reason to protect the community, whatever. There's no story here. There's a part of a story that someone's telling somebody else, and now the story becomes.
Well, there's a brand new piece of the story right now breaking.
Someone got a video.
So
of it?
Previously, you may have seen if you. Unfortunately, it's live, so I don't think you want to do that. But if you watched off from the point, Hassan Basic's point was he didn't even remember what he did or know who this girl is, which likely fucking story, by the way. Right. He's now talking to the victim on stream. And he now is aware and suddenly remembers what his part of this whole thing was, and now he's actively talking about how he was confused and his reaction just didn't mean anything.
See? And that makes me believe this shit it was real.
It's happening as we speak.
See, here's the thing. It may, but it also just might be a situation of what the fuck else can
honestly,
he do? I need to take some sort of responsibility, but not too much responsibility.
I know, but that's my whole point, though. If so many people knew this and didn't say shit about it, where there's smoke, there's fire. So something must have really happened because they kept it together.
We know that something happened, but I mean, even with her own fucking story of her making out with other people at the fucking party and him sort of being involved, but she doesn't remember any of that aspect of it. There's more to that entire story that everybody else is left to fill in. And now he's claiming drunkenness too, which makes it even fucking worse. If that guy was smart, he would have fucking just started remembering facts.
Yeah, this is classic Twitch stream. The victim is trying to talk after he's defending his own image, and he's interrupting her to go back onto himself to talk about himself.
Yeah, because he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, absolutely. And Pokey has already made an appearance with her PR businesswoman voice to cover up her own ass. So everyone's making the rounds, coming in with the victim, defending their own side of things, and then hopping out. Jeez. All right, sorry you got molested or whatever. Here's my side of the story. Goodbye.
Oh my god.
I would say this is like nuclear. Like I think this is definitely going to be like one of those like big.
Well, yeah, just because of how many people are involved in it. Abso-fucking-lutely, Anger Man. Thank you for the call. Abso-fucking-lutely, with just how many people are involved in all this, how it's all coming out. Abso-fucking-lutely. But, I mean, up until this point, this is fucking crazy. Is anyone tracking what he's actually saying? Like, what is he admitted to? No, what is this asshole fucking Slick admitted to up to this point? What has he said he's done?
Well, he did a tweet yesterday that he deleted where he said all he did was he checked her pulse or something like that.
Right, but Verse was saying that he's now remembering other things. What is?
No, that was Hassan. That's why Hassan's on the screen right now.
Well, then it's because Xylee was spiking a football for nothing.
Yeah.
No. I'm not.
Xylee, she's old. She couldn't even comprehend what I was saying.
I thought the same thing she did.
No.
I thought the same thing she did. I thought this guy was now remembering stuff that he did. If we're still not getting any facts,
I didn't think that. No, I didn't think that. I'm thinking all of a sudden Hassan remembers shit.
Oh, Hassan's a fucking piece of shit.
No, but that's my point. That's my point, though, Dave. Everybody is having selective memory fucking loss, and then now everybody remembers.
Yeah,
but it takes them a year.
I'm sorry. I was going back to whether or not there was an actual fucking crime committed.
I think
was kind of stuck there. No, there's still no proof to it.
It's not your fault, Dave. All of Twitch is pretty much in on this shit, so it's hard to keep track of.
Crazy.
No,
I mean,
Hassan started with, I don't even know this bitch. I don't know what I could have possibly done.
Yep.
People love lying about me. Everyone blames things on me. I don't even know who this fucking chick is.
This is another day of Hassan being Hassan. Hassan's like one of the biggest pieces of garbage in the history of the fucking internet.
Now he got the victim on the call to explain to what he did wrong, and he's like, because no one else will talk to her. No one else will talk to her.
Come on here.
Didn't she go on today? She went on today and yesterday as well?
She went on to talk to Akeem, yeah? Was that what it was?
So people are talking to her. So she doesn't need to go to Hassan.
Sorry, nobody on Twitch, let's put it that way, is talking to her.
on Twitch.
They're completely afraid of her.
No, she went on yesterday to talk to Hassan before.
Yeah, she talked to Hassan yesterday, and she talked to Destiny yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, Destiny,
so
okay, but
funny.
Hassan, I can't, like, why? What do you take to Hassan? And we got a big old
I think the main thing is she came back in to explain what he did wrong because he apparently doesn't.
Uno momento verse. We got a hundo there. Passive point $100. I think we hit a peak for drama this year. It's something. Thank you, pal, for the big hundo.
Hey, we still have Thanksgiving coming.
That's
Just saying.
right. Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
The most depressing time of the year. Woo!
And
Holidays.
back to what you were talking about earlier with Slick, what he admitted to doing. It's the same tweet that Riveter has up right now. It's the only thing he ever spoke on it was,
checking her heart.
I've never sexually assaulted anyone and never will. I've never had any intentions of harming anyone. I go out of my way to check on someone and I get accused of rape. This is unfair. I will be getting a lawyer ASAP. Learn from the Johnny Depp situation and think first. I have never checked her pulse on her chest. I checked her neck and wrist only.
Why do
While I
people
refer
always
to
gotta say extra shit?
Yeah,
Why
I
does
know.
he gotta say that?
Okay,
Depp?
wait a minute.
learn from
You
the Johnny
do
Depp
know-
situation.
You do know he put out a twit longer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I refer to Johnny Depp, it means look at both sides, and I don't think guilty before proven innocent.
That's the Twitter.
To which he immediately deleted his Twitter right after, so that worked out great.
Yeah.
Phenomenal
so
work.
dumb. Like, I get it though. I get it. When we get righteous as humans, we love to have. And by the way, Shadow, I'm going to get you in a moment. Don't go away because sometimes you go away too quickly. As humans, when we start to feel righteous, when we start to feel like we're in the right, or when we start to feel wrong and we're right about being wrong, we have that righteous feeling, and we want to end a fucking thing on a nice, big, extra righteous note, something that I'll leave them remember. The problem is it's a hard fucking thing to actually translate onto the paper, and it typically looks and sounds like that.
Oh, it sounds hilarious. Like, I think Train is very, very smart, but sometimes when he does his rants, like, they're hilarious, but like sometimes it'll be like, I'm gonna keep it $1.50. Right now I'm feeling like the Martin Luther King of Twitch right now. Everyone's standing up against me, trying to hold me down. You know, just like it's like Jesus.
Look what he
Is that
says.
really-
Look what he says. I go out of my way to check on someone, and I get accused of rape. This is unfair, and I'll be getting a lawyer ASAP. Listen to the righteousness in this.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
nobody said rape. That's the funny part.
No.
Nobody said
Well,
rape.
I mean, look, there's insinuations of going to it. He's just kind of covering all bases.
Xylee,
there.
he referenced
You really
the
want him
Johnny
to be a
Depp
fucking
situation,
evil
I think.
person, Xylee. I'm seeing this.
I'm telling you, I know how these bastards.
You know,
act like when they're
at
guilty.
worst, I'm just saying, at fucking worst, anyone that he like nudged the titty. I'm just saying that's
At best.
that's
You
the
got- you
worst
got the
thing he
cop-
fucking
you
did
got the
here.
cop a feel
I'm just
for this,
saying,
all of this.
I can understand the anger, but he knocked the titty. It looks like that,
Yeah.
and
did
then
you-
everybody's drunken at a almost pseudo sex party. It almost feels like, I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
He knocked the titty.
Did you see that Asmongold took time out of his day, thank God, to speak on this while going back into World of Warcraft shortly after?
Jesus fucking
You happen to see that?
I feel
He
bad
took time
enough
out of his
talking about
day.
this wearing a bunny hat, but I'm still gonna make the
No,
ear
he
move.
took time out of his day to comment on this, which I appreciate, and then he eased right back into World of Warcraft immediately after. Let's watch it.
Whether you touched her on the chest or not, you're a creepy fucking piece of shit that uses your friends
Definitely
to
creepy.
go and act as a gatekeeper to keep people out so you can allow yourself to be fucking abusive. I fucking hate you. I hope you die. I hope you fucking die.
Back to World of Warcraft.
No, keep it going. Keep playing it, Riveter. This is the best part.
I didn't want to level on to 70 on my DK. I guess I'll level 70 now.
Oh no, keep going.
Fucking guy, like, what a piece of shit. In a video game? Oh, in real life.
In in real life. No, in real life.
No, he must die.
No, in real life.
Hassan Piker, I'm coming for you.
To no one's surprise. Yeah, exactly. I'm coming for you. To no one's surprise, that stream and clip was deleted immediately after.
Yeah, I mean, look, he went hard. It's just, I find all this is so fucking funny. But he did say something very, very true. This guy is creepy. I don't know how sexually creepy he is, but this whole cover-up, this whole conspiracy, the whole brokering of a deal with this girl who didn't seem like she wanted to go forward with the story that's all of it is weird, creepy behavior. And maybe that could be a product of just the environment of which we live in. Here, look, I'll tell you, man, men are fucking scared. Dudes are fucking constantly scared they're going to catch some sort of fucking charge.
I'm watching my back.
It's crazy. Dudes are fucking scared to be nice to women, especially in a town like I fucking live in New Britain. My God. Fucking pushing women into puddles and stuff. I ain't opening the door for you, bitch. Get out of my way. You ain't getting me. No.
Damn.
No, I'm kidding. It's not that bad. But you get my point. Men are fucking scared. Now, maybe this dude is young enough and stupid enough to buy into it. Not Dave. Dave's old enough and wise enough to realize that you're judged by the content of your actions most of the time to the people that matter. And to anyone that you're not, guess what? We got 2 words. Fuck them!
So you mean okay, so here's my thing. You mean every innocent man is going to lean on Johnny Depp?
No, not every one of anything. We'll That's the point. Every one of anything is not going to do everything all the time. You know, and using that as an argument for a lot of these situations get people in trouble because it's never everybody. We're proving that now with different perspectives. People see things for the most part for what they are. They get to like to sensational it up a little bit and fucking chalk it up and go crazy. But now we're not talking about normal people here. These motherfuckers are all out of their fucking mind insane. They're hungry as fuck. They're thirsty as fuck. And as Tommy has said many times, these motherfuckers will sell out their own mothers for a nickel. They don't care.
Yeah, you know, we were talking about it last night on my stream, and it's like their content brain and our content brain are totally different. Their content brain is hide everything so we look good, like those DMs of Mizkif coming out, and people are like, oh, he just said the N-word. You don't understand. That right there can destroy him over there on Twitch.
Absolutely.
Well, here's a couple things on that. First, those DMs he's already had to defend during that time, so he just he didn't have anything. Like, he just reposted Ice Poseidon being.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Reposted shit that Miz already defended. In fairness to him, he's already explained that stuff before.
Okay.
And then I think really this is just the product of, we had the same thing for YouTube, except for other YouTubers popped it with the Paul brothers. Like when he filmed in the forest, it was all for content. Like nobody, like, they're in that content creation bubble, and everything is just to get the next thing. Because that's all you're focused on is what you're grinding for. Yeah, you lose like actual. Well,
maybe it's appropriate, but you can't see the forest through the trees, or suicide forest through the suicide.
Yeah,
trees.
Either that or you get left to hang, whatever they say.
First, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Being that you watch over there on Twitch a lot and stuff like that, do you think Mizkif is going to come out and say something?
I think he'll have to. But he's going to wait as long as possible. I think he's going to wait probably a week or two and let it blow over, quote unquote, but it's not going to.
Matt, you think Mizkif's coming out with anything?
I agree with Verse. He kind of has to, right? You can't just like stream and ignore it.
Actually, to be honest, he totally can. I think he'll first try not to respond and wait a week or two. Because if you look at his offline chat, it's fucking insane. It is only in sub mode, even in offline. And it's just people who are like, Trainwrecks is full of shit. They're trying to take down the man Miz. Like, it is fucking crazy. They're like, I can't wait for the next 24-hour stream. Let's go, boys. Hype. It's like, what the fuck? What is happening?
Never join a creation house. That's one thing we've learned today.
Exactly.
Never join a creation house. This is why I never make it the copious creation house. Fuck that.
We can't have a commentary creation house?
Not even a copious one. No.
I mean, I'll
makes
cook
enough
dinner.
money besides fucking Scrubby.
You want to be our
Scrubby will be paying for everything.
So
nobody else makes money around here.
So
Scrubby will be paying.
Yeah, he's the benefactor, and in Korea they have something called a hajima. Xylee will be our hajima. She's the one. You take care of.
What do I do?
You take care of us.
How do I take care of you?
Well, why you got to get nasty?
I'm not
You just
cleaning
change your
underwear and
sheets.
shit.
No, I thought you. Oh, okay. No, I was just I was relieving you of the thought that you don't have to suck us off. Wasn't meaning
no,
it.
hell
Just
no.
gotta
I
like
wouldn't do
do
that
our
anyway.
sheets and all. I know that, but I was just telling you didn't have to because it sounded like you were worried about that. No. Sheets. Toilets we could probably handle ourselves, all those type of things. But just do our
Don't
laundry.
speak for me, Dave.
Okay, listen. The only men I clean a toilet behind is my daddy and my husband. That's it. I am not cleaning behind you nasty motherfuckers.
Hey,
I see y'all every day on YouTube.
You shouldn't clean toilets of any men. That's they shit. Make them clean it. God damn it. It's bullshit. Their
But
shit.
I will cook. I like to cook.
Yeah,
so
you
I'll cook.
make the poo. You don't clean up the poo. See?
Right.
It's supposed to be harmonious. Shadow Humor, you've been waiting a long time. What do you got for us?
Well, honestly, whatever happened to believing all victims? Whatever happened to that?
Never
And
got,
then as
never
soon
got
as
that
it's
memo.
well, as soon as it's their friend, they're willing to back him up, willing to say fucking anything. The most dishonest fucking responses to this shit. It is so embarrassing. This is our political left. What?
Remember, they didn't say that it didn't happen. They just called her and convinced her that she wasn't sexually assaulted. It's different. Remember?
They convinced her?
Said, no. Yeah.
How did they convince her? How did they do that?
You know why they can convince anybody of anything? Here's Shadow Humor. Here's why they can convince anybody of anything. Here's why. Because it's a story by a fucking room of drunk people talking about what they think they remember seeing another drunk person do to a drunk person. That's why.
I'm all for it.
You can do what you want.
I'm all for it. But these are the same motherfuckers who are like Hassan is like, if she's a victim, you gotta believe her.
But he's
100%
stupid.
every fucking time.
But he's an
every
idiot.
fucking time. But these are the people. These are the same fucking people who will fucking preach that shit every fucking chance they get. They are pure PR. They are pure trying to fucking lock down their fucking money.
Hey,
they want
Humor.
that fucking money.
Shadow Humor. Have you ever heard of like not breathing? It's breathing
No.
and not. I think you need a couple deep breaths. Would you like to take some deep breaths with me? It worked for me and Matt earlier.
No, it's
I'm
just like
saying, you sound like you need to poop.
If this was any other situation, and if there was any, if there was any holes in her story,
I knew it. I could hear it. That's poop voice. That man needs to take
I
a
know.
dump.
I've been constipated as a motherfucker lately.
Dave
dude.
knows
Not gonna
everything.
lie,
It's all right, Shadow Humor.
Lay off the cheese.
You gotta lay off the cheese. We gotta get some fiber in you, and it's gonna be
Yeah,
okay.
the cheese is probably a problem. But anyways, if there was any other story and like there was any hole in her story, I would be like, fuck her, dude. Right off the bat, fuck her. But this is complete flip.
But that's the problem, though. That's the whole problem in the first place. It was never her story. She wasn't an active participant.
She didn't even want to bring it out. Two people
that's
now
right.
have made her bring it out.
The-
When it originally happened, she didn't want to say shit about it.
Isn't that always how it goes with online personalities? Like, this happened 2 years ago.
usually when
I gotta
did
come
want
out
to.
with it.
If it was
Wait,
I gotta
wait,
come out with it.
Wait. The victim did want to come out about it.
I thought she said she
But
did.
she did, but Maya gave her the ultimatum of, all right, we should either keep this on the down low and work on it together because nothing really happened. As a victim myself, I can tell you that nothing happened. You're fine. Or B, you can go public about it, but you should say it anonymously.
But you
And we
know
should
why
go
she
over
went public, though? She went public because somebody else mentioned it.
Right.
She said it.
Who doesn't, if you have a platform, who doesn't go anonymous? Like, no, everybody goes straight for the throat. Everybody does.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
This whole fucking story, like I've said a million times throughout the course of the last hour, it just bothers me. I hate these type of stories because there's no way of knowing what happened. We have 2 people or 3 people, whatever it is, who say they remember seeing something in a drunken fucking room. This is gonna sound terrible, and I don't mean it to sound as bad as it's gonna sound, but I almost wish there was like something nefarious that happened, because at least there would be some sort of evidence, some sort of investigation, something to look into. But because it's a fucking titty bump, like there's nothing to investigate. There's nothing.
That's the best part, Dave. Everyone's keeping their mouth shut. There were 3 of them that witnessed what happened. So that 3 of them that do know exactly what happened because they were there. But they don't want to. They're not saying shit.
They don't want to talk
exactly.
about it.
No, Dave. That's the best part. Like, this is a nothing burger, right?
It's even
the
more
fact
of one
that
if they're
this is
not talking.
Well, the fact is, this is a nothing burger. It's exposing all these fucking loser
That's
Twitch
the story.
streamers.
That's
It's
the
exposing
story.
all
the
these
cover-ups,
idiot
the
fucking
lies, the
Twitch streamers.
backstabbing. I 100% agree. Seeing all
And
these
that's-
motherfuckers eat each other over a nothing burger, this is beautiful.
Yeah. And that's what really gets me going. Is like these are fucking all-stars on Twitch, and they're lying. They're liars. They are the liars of Twitch.
And you guys have even shown me throughout the course of this stream that some of them have used successfully to influence Twitch to change their policy that targets one of the other people involved who happens to be big in the fucking gambling. This is crazy to me. There seems to be all types of loaded, pointed fucking weapons here that may have been pre-fucking meditated. This is crazy.
There is. And you know what's even more crazy? The craziest thing, way more important than any of this on Twitch just happened. You know the girl that got banned for being fucked on stream?
Yes.
Oh,
Well, she's out doing it again. This time she's riding cock with her tits out. It's amazing.
Good for her. You know
What
She
fucking
sounds
world
like a
are we?
hero.
What is
Good for her. She's getting laid.
That woman's a fucking hero. You know, she's
goes
doing
from
the
the
hard
3-day ban to riding straight up cock on
Okay.
stream.
Go ahead.
Here's my final thought about this, and I'm gonna be honest. If they hid
Oh
something
my God.
that's considered what?
No,
What?
let
I
her,
can't
Shed,
see?
let her go.
I'm so,
Here's my thing. If they covered up something this small, if they covered up something this small, then what are they covering up that's big?
I know, right?
That's
It's just
that is fair. That is totally fair, and it also shows because they're willing to panic so quickly. And,
Yes.
and it's just like, man, how many people have they murdered? How many dead bodies are there? Because this is fucking nuts. It's really fucking crazy.
Twitch is just. I want to see what these people look like that run Twitch. I really want to see what they look like.
They're
Like
lizard
they have to
people,
be the most. Yeah, lizard people or like fucking people who actually live under a bridge. You know, there's trolls and there's actual trolls, right?
They're the sewer people from Futurama. Thanks a lot, Shadow.
Yeah, something like that.
Good call,
All right,
buddy.
thanks, bro.
Let me get a Passiver point in there. You get, anytime you drop a Honda, you know you're getting fucking on if you're getting a waiting call. What's up, Passiver point? How you doing? What's up, Matt? What were we gonna say?
No, wait. Did the girl? Okay, I'm sorry. I was like looking into a couple things. The girl who got fucked on stream. Did she fuck on stream again?
Bro, that's literally what I just said. 3 days
We got
later,
a
she
video?
did it again, but this time,
Yeah,
but her tits are out and shit, Dave. Like she's not
I-
even like at this point. Cock is in frame, being stuffed into her pussy.
Is she hot?
Her tits, she's all right.
I mean, I
Her
wanna see
tits are out. Her tits are out and everything. So Riveter would definitely not be the one.
No, I don't want to watch it right now. That's not what I meant. I mean later, so I can
You don't want to watch it
masturbate
together.
to it.
That's how we do it in
No,
Shop
I
and Point.
masturbate on my own and in shame, like God
That's how we
intended.
do it in the newsroom. We watch it together. You don't do
Masturbate
that?
together? Well, that's
Not
I
there
wasn't
for that.
expecting
I can't comment on that,
Well,
but
that's-
yeah, maybe.
Matt, you never tell me these things. I'm
I
left
have
that in
not.
the dark.
How do you-
Matt, check your
How do you
videos
think our
right
team's
quick.
so
I'll
tight
send
knit
you a
and
link
close?
up.
Hold on. I'm watching this girl have sex. Calm down.
Passiver.
Jesus Christ, Matt!
You blame him? Passiver point. What do you guys see? Everyone's stepping on Pal. What?
Yeah, basically, I just kind of feel like I'm just watching a bunch of people in high school
Yeah.
who are millionaires, and they know that they can get away with things, and they think that that's going to go for them their whole lives, and that's just kind of what they're rolling with. They don't think they're going to get in trouble.
That's
You know how many
okay.
scams have been busted, and nobody's been busted yet? I mean, think about it. They think they can get away with it, just like all the Hollywood guys thought
Because
they
they
could.
always have. Because they always have gotten away with it.
Yeah,
They always get away with it. They get away with everything because it's all about money and clout.
Yeah,
over
that
there.
you brought me back to what I was saying before Xylee started asking me questions. The bubble was popped for Logan Paul, but that bubble is the entirety of Twitch for that group. Like that, the biggest group, like all of the famous and popular streamers are in that same bubble, but everyone's in it, so there's no one to pop it. At this point, it's only from what I've seen from the last couple days is Train went on XQC stream last night, and they were basically just going off about everyone.
Right.
Like those are the only two people that were like, all these fucking people are only here to take up spots on fucking Twitch. They don't give a fuck about anyone else or anything. They're only here to have the squeaky clean slate and make as much money as possible. All that, all that usual shit.
Money and fucking clout, dude. Money and fucking clout.
I
That's it.
kind of feel like everybody's always kind of known. There's always been the whispers that if you don't like these people, if they don't like you, they're gonna make sure that you don't do good because they don't like you.
Well, I mean,
That's
that's
any type unfortunately just part of
success.
every business.
Exactly.
That's literally any business.
Good old
dude.
boy clubs, the 1%, fucking any type of the closed door meetings, whatever you want to fucking call it. These things exist. As you rise up through the fucking levels of success, you find there are groups within groups. There are friendships within friendships. That's just how it works. And by the way, it's not just to the successful. Think about how many conniving, backstabbing bitches you know in your own poor ass, broke ass life right fucking now. We all know it. We hide shit from each other. We're all terrible, and we're all going to hell. Woo!
Not me. I'm an angel.
You
I'm the
got
best one in this
secrets,
call.
and I'm gonna find them out, Siley.
I kind of feel like there's too many high-profile people who know people at Twitch, and we've always known that Twitch has always been a little weird whenever it comes to
I
the way
love
they
how
enforce
Twitch they are. Twitch enforces rules like this. They just throw darts at a dartboard. They don't really have any thought process to it. They just do things.
No, they're much more calculated than you think. I actually did some researching stuff for Tom when we were looking at some of the account manager stuff and people getting banned the wrong way and clearly favoritism.
They have their favorites. I do agree with that. I'm talking for us normal folk.
Sure. But they have, they have their account managers and everything else. It goes so deep to make sure that they're all protected. Like, because I can look at like
cash
their
cows.
Yeah. They
just
their
so
entire
happen to have
team to
tits.
look out for them and everything.
And, most of them happen to have tits, so it makes the cash cow thing work even more. Pal, I'll get back to you in a minute. Thank you so much for the call. IVX, my old buddy, my oldest friend currently in the chat right here, not by age, but actually, you are my oldest friend, period. I've known you for 21 years. I don't think there's anyone else I know longer. What's up, Ivy? How you doing, pal?
I'm doing good. You motherfucker, you keep covering the shit that I was wanting to cover.
Can't help being awesome.
The thing is that regardless of the size of the community, Twitch streamers are fucking conniving. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if y'all stream on Twitch, but
I do. I'm conniving.
I'm
plotting on every fucking one of you. Just watch out.
There are some conniving people, especially when you get to know them, and the people who I've gotten to know in certain other communities, like they're just conniving.
Yeah.
And any chance that they can poke you just a little bit, they'll try it.
It's almost as if people are conniving. I accept the fact that every fucking one of you is capable of just as much good as you are evil, and I respect you for it. We're all ticking time bombs.
I'm sorry.
Except for you, Xylee. Except for you.
I'd rather stab you in the face while you're looking at me than stab you in the
You
back.
have honor. You have honor. You have integrity. You have honor.
But Twitch streamers don't.
Here's the interesting thing, though. Here's where I go a little off fucking kilt, a little bit. But we all have the situation, but minor things where we'll justify little white lies and things that we'll tell ourselves or to our friends, whether it's small stuff or big stuff. That's what I mean. It doesn't have to mean anything in the aggressive or the nefarious or the macro, the big important shit. I'm talking just in the small things, the little things that are passable, the things that we accept, the things that don't really matter. Why? Because they don't really matter. And those we can laugh about those. But it is still that same intent. It just flipped a little bit more advantageous. And everybody has a price. As they say, the $1 Million Man was never wrong. And we all have the points. That's all I mean by that. That's all I mean by that.
Yeah.
It makes sense. There's no meanness to it, except for those who are fucking pieces of shit. And those people, they can't control themselves anyway. They're eventually going to burn themselves out like the fucking supernova black star that they are. And it's so much fun to watch.
Much love to the people who milk this and stream it for 3 hours only to not know that Slicker and Slick are the different people.
Papa Gut!
Shout out to them.
I figured it out in 3 seconds. I thought it for 3 seconds.
Yeah, well, Papa Gut just found out now. I bet he's reeling.
3 hours is great. I
Not
love
only
it.
did he find out about it, but when he got called out about it, tried to turn it around on Jessica and kind of call her rape apologies.
Wait, Jessica who? Jessica who?
Jessica
Pizzle.
Pizzle, why does Pizzle keep on getting in there?
It's right there on the screen. It's right there on the
Let
screen.
me see this.
Well, you see, she couldn't help herself. Papa Gut said, I appreciate you guys being part of my 3-hour stream on Slicker. And she said, Slicker? That's odd. They're two different people, right? To which he exploded, of course.
What did he say? Wait, read it. I can't see. I want to hear the explosion.
You'll need to.
Papa Gut said, "I appreciate you showing the beginning of my deep dive video where I acknowledge my mistake."
This is into the argument. You need to go further deep into these tweets, River.
Yeah. There you go.
He deleted it. Wait, did he deleted it? Ah.
Yeah, he deleted it.
Go to
That's why I had it
Jessica. Go to
saved.
Jessica Pizzle's page. Go to her page and look at the first quote tweet she does. Just keep scrolling down until it's the quote tweet of his stream. Keep going. Keep going. Go.
She's such a.
let's see. Oh, there we
Somebody's
go.
got it, you know. Why does everyone got to go with my Pizzle Pops all the time, huh?
Keep going down.
He actually responded to the
Yeah.
one with the
Yep,
clip
that one.
on it.
So he deleted that. That's when he said, "Love the 3-hour stream on Slicker, guys. There's a lot to go into." And she said, "Is Papa Gut where the Slicker and Slick are two different people? We will find out." To which then you scroll up. She quote tweeted. That's with the video. Keep going up. Right here. This is stop. Yep, these three. And then called it. He didn't fucking know.
I just.
Yeah, someone's got to do something. Play the fucking.
Go ahead.
thing.
Hit the fucking button, man.
3 hours putting together like a very comprehensive video about the situation going on between these two, Crazy Slice and I think it's Adriana or Adriana. I'm not good with pronunciations. Either way,
I really don't like him.
after I did this video, I realized that I made a little bit of a mistake.
You didn't realize.
And
You
I
were
can't really go back
told.
and, like, edit it out. It's a weird mistake to make. I thought that Crazy Slice and Slicker.
Jesus, there's no way he's not trolling. That is worse than Tommy. There's no way he's being serious.
3 hours.
There's no way.
My God.
You know, I didn't realize that Crazy Sliker and Sliker are two different. There's no way you are not trolling. That has to be an act.
That
That's
guy.
Def Noodle's level of. There's no way.
So he replies to that and he says, "I appreciate you showing the beginning of my deep dive video where I acknowledge my mistake of confusing the two, but it has no bearing on the context or validity of the claims, unless you somehow believe inappropriate sexual content changes depending on who commits it."
Oh my God! And he was virtue signaling on top of it.
Yeah.
Yay!
Now, I saw it. All right. Now, click on that tweet. Click on that tweet, Riveter.
Oh, I love it.
All right. So Papa Gut also said, "After your criticism, I realized you're right. I should do better making sure I have all my information correct before moving forward. There does seem to be a pattern of me getting things wrong and then having to walk it back and clarify. I've decided to remove the video and reevaluate the way I engage in some of my content."
I was literally about to
Genuinely
say
appreciate
before
the criticism and holding me accountable.
Papa
I was literally about to say before that, where like how many times it seems like every time he talks out about something, only for him to have to walk it back because he's a fucking dumbass and misses a core part of the research.
Oh, this is amazing.
Happens again.
This is incredible. I get to put something on the screen that I've been wanting to do for so long, and I've never had a legitimate reason to do so. I'd like to announce to all the mush puffs in attendance today that Jessica Pizzle, my Pizzle Pops, one of my favorite fucking people, she is going to be the recipient of a first-time award here on Dead on Dave. It's never been awarded before, but it is the Kneel or Be Knelt Award of Excellence, which did not pop up on screen like I wanted it to, unfucking fortunately, because I am awful at everything that I do. Wait. And there it is! The Kneel or Be Knelt Award of Excellence, of which, in this case, she is awarded to for making Papa Fold so wonderfully. Thank you, Jessica Pizzle, my Pizzle Pops, for doing something to create this award.
Aw.
By the way, that's an old graphic made by Captain Kirsch, the sexy, wonderful old mush puff that I haven't even talked to in a long time. I miss the fuck out of her. She's so fucking great. She made that a long time ago. I love that graphic.
God, without the context, that sounded terrible. I have to say,
Which
Dave.
part?
The award of Kneel or Be Knelt.
Yeah.
I have to say, not.
It's a Catholic priest philosophy verse.
You know, at least it's white. That's one thing going for it. There's
Oh
not a
my
speck.
God.
There's not a.
Whoa!
There is not a
my
speck.
God.
There isn't a speck of black on that logo, and I appreciate you for getting that.
Calm
as
down there, Bo
separated as
Blacks.
possible. Okay.
Okay, as a minority in this call, I feel kind of uncomfortable. Just
Double
saying.
minority. You're a woman, too.
Yeah, double minority. Yeah.
Wait, you're old and you're a woman. What's the third
Triple
one?
minority. She's
a triple. Oh, yeah, old. Okay, so
she's
that's triple
she's
minority.
Puerto Rican.
Oh,
Yep.
that doesn't count.
Yes, it does. As a matter of fact, in those DMs, Ms. Kiv mentioned my people in there saying what he said.
She mentioned
in
the
those
freaking
DMs.
Ricans?
He said the SPIC word.
Oh. Oh, wow. And you just referred to your people as such?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's
don't.
crazy that you associate.
You just
No,
really
I know what I have been called before, and that was a word that I was called
interesting.
That's not even a good one to call Puerto Ricans. My God.
Oh, yeah, I agree, because every time they call me that, I'm like, you're right. I am a special Puerto Rican in charge, baby.
That's right. Tell them. Special age. Yeah, I like it. Take it. Ownership. That's why you're the shit, Xylee. All right, I'm ready to start winding this shit show down. Verse, what do you got going on? Thanks for being here tonight, by the way. I appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem. I was just watching Tom's stream and getting progressively more annoyed.
How do you keep calling him Tom? That's fucking.
Because it pisses.
The first
it
time
really makes
I
him
let
mad.
it go, I was like, he's probably talking about Turkey Tom. But now you did it again. You were clearly talking about
Oh,
Tom. That's creepy.
It drives him crazy.
It made me crazy.
To which I respond, "You're 46, Tommy. I'm not calling you Tommy. I'm calling you Tom."
That's great.
I love
You can't really
Tommy.
say anything after that.
You really can't.
He's
No,
like,
you got him.
He's like, only my dad calls me Tom. Well, now you have two.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
calling you
proud
Tommy.
enough of
It
that where
drives
that
him
works.
nuts.
Yeah, he's proud enough where you
Yeah.
can make that work. That's good shit.
Exactly.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Oh, we got a 25. Oh, Palsford with another 25. Don't forget to drop a like on the stream. Listen
Don't
to
forget
the
to
man.
drop a like on the stream.
Absolutely. Thank you, Verse. Appreciate you, pal. Xylee, baby. What do you got going on?
Nothing much. I'm getting ready to hop over to Edwin's stream.
Edwin,
because
is he on
he's
now?
Gonna be, yeah, he's debating that guy who made that video about him, franchise.
First, he's got to take 4 hours to watch the video. Right?
Yeah, that's why I'm not rushing over there, because I know he's probably watching the video.
I got to get on Edwin's show. Somebody asked me if I would come on your dating stream. You have a dating stream?
Oh yeah, Edwin and I are coming up with a concept for like a fun dating show. Nothing serious, of course, but a fun dating show because of what happened with Bo Blacks when we had Bo Blacks find love. Yeah, see, yeah, and that's the thing. We're taking, but we haven't figured out how we're going to do it yet. But when we do, we will have you on.
Yay!
100%.
Yes! Third or fourth.
100%.
I want to let the fucking kinks get worked out first. Third or fourth.
Yeah. Kristen Nark is going to be number one. He's going to be our guinea pig.
That sounds about right. I think that's a good move. And then people can put in their applications. Who wants to be the copious queen? We're gonna fucking make it happen. Yes, Xylee.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Wife me up, Xylee. This will be good times. What else you got going on? Anything else?
No, that's it. I'm not streaming tonight.
I appreciate you, Zyles.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on, everybody. Goodbye.
It's always great having you here. I love you. The Xylees. Alex Gordon, before we get to Matt and everybody else, we'll take a quick call from Alex G. Chosen. What do you got?
Not much. I'm currently playing breakfast. It is family day today, so I spend time with my family every week on Tuesdays. But
What did you have for breakfast?
well, technically for lunch, I had the Chili's triple dipper.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What consists of the Chili's triple dipper?
It's 3 different little snacks. So I had the barbecue boneless wings.
Mm-hmm. What type of glaze was on those boneless wing? Any type of glaze?
Barbecue.
Barbecue. Honey mustard, just regular barbecue, Heinz 47.
Yeah, just sweet barbecue.
Oh, okay, all right. Go ahead. What were the other two?
I had little sliders and fried mozzarella sticks.
Oh, fantastic. I hope it gives you diarrhea. Have a good night. Matt, what do you got going on tonight?
I bet he has autism. Check out.
How could you tell?
Check out now. Check out Now Recording on Toxic Piplup's channel. We just put out an episode today, an interview with Steffi where she goes off on Jessica Pizzle and all that stuff. So yeah, that's go watch that. Check out Shot from the Point and all that good stuff. And yeah, that's about it. Also, he just confirmed he does have autism.
Yeah,
so there you go.
Well, you knew it. Thank you for confirming, but we were pretty sure.
You can always tell autism when someone calls in and is like, "Hey, how's it going?" and they actually tell you how.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Come on, man. My pussy's wet. Fuck me. What are you doing? Quit talking. Fuck me. Riveter.
Yeah.
What do you? Thank you, Matt. Riveter. What do you got going?
Well, first and foremost, I want to counter these actions made against me. I'm not a slut, and I don't want to be shamed as such. I do charge dearly for it. Yeah. I don't give it away, so I'm a whore.
Whore is the right word.
And exactly. Check me out over on YouTube/Riveter or Clear as Mud Podcast on Sundays.
There you go. Check the whore out. He's Peepaw Whore. He's one of my favorites. Guys, that leaves us me and you. Matt, who else is on tonight? Edwin's on. Anyone else that we should let the Mush Puffs know?
Edwin's stream. Edwin's stream is the where to go.
There you go. There you go. And that just leaves us with Real Talk Metaforma.
Hold on.
Wait.
Fucking Verse is fucking DMing me shit. Hold on. I don't know what this is reference to.
What's up, Verse?
I want to send it to Riveter.
Yeah, thanks for taking my chains off. OTK, the network that Miskiff owns, just put out a statement 4 minutes ago, about this whole situation. Brand spanking new. I can't send it to Riveter because we're not friends. But
I got it.
Okay,
perfect.
We got it.
When OTK was formed nearly 2 years ago, we strived to create a gaming organization that embodied our values as creators, gamers, and individuals. Yesterday evening, a series of clips and content surfaced relating to one of our founders. Due to the seriousness of what's been brought forward, we have begun the process of contacting a third-party legal organization to investigate the issue in detail. In the meantime, Miskiff has been placed on leave and will be stepping away from his organizational duties pending the results of the investigation. OTK strongly condemns sexual harassment, assault, and bigotry of all forms. We appreciate your support and patience during this time, and will provide updates.
Miskiff isn't even the one who touched the titty.
He was the one that covered up SA in his house.
I know.
So.
I know, but this is fucking crazy, isn't it? I mean, this whole thing is fucking insane.
Absolutely not.
No. I mean, I think it's justified. I'm just saying the story itself isn't. I'm not saying that this. No, this is the proper fucking way to go.
The fact that he sent 2 door knockers to her,
absolutely,
to check, to quote unquote, Maya in her stream said to check in because I care, and literally XQC was like, from what I heard, Miskiff sent both of them to get her to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's the story. You know what I mean? That's the fact that it's gotten to this point. This
so there's
is
your answer,
fucking
Dave.
insane.
There's your answer, Dave. When is Miskiff going to say anything?
He's not.
I already said he wasn't going to, but nothing until this shit is done. Until that investigation is done, whether he's guilty or not, or whatever the fuck they're going to end up saying.
I hope
he's
what they
not saying a
investigate.
fucking word.
Yeah, I feel like this is really going to be about investigating the cover up and everything that was involved in it. Because once again, going back to the incident, there's not going to be enough there to determine what, if anything, happened. But the fact that the cover up happened is so fucking terrible, and the lengths of which it looks like they went to.
Miskiff released a twit longer?
Oh shit! Are you kidding me?
He couldn't wait. He literally couldn't wait. Are you fucking serious?
Let's
Please
see
tell me
this
what?
shit.
He did. He did.
Let's
3
see
minutes
it.
ago.
Holy fuck!
Just when I thought he couldn't get any more stupid. Why would you do that?
Riveter on it. Get it. Grab it.
I already got it. I got him. I already sent it to him.
Oh my god! I'm
How
so
long is this
sorry. This is
shit?
fucking crazy.
This is fucking wild. Okay, it's short at least.
All right. Who's got the lungs to read it?
Oh, this is already full of fucking horse shit. What a virtue signal. Sorry. I'll go ahead.
I'll read it. No,
Okay,
Matt. Let Matt read it. No one wants to hear your draw.
All right. Hey guys, to update everyone, we found. Wait, is this the right one? I just want to make it sure. Am I reading the right one?
No, the wrong real Miskiff. Yes, it's the right one. Fucking read it, Matt.
Well, hey guys, to update everyone, we found Crazy Slick. He has not harmed himself. After hearing from Adriana and the numerous other women who have shared their experiences with him, it's clear that he is not the person he made himself out to be. In terms of his living situation, Slick has been told to vacate our house as soon as possible. I appreciate and support those who are brave enough to come forward with their stories about his behavior. A little while after Slick's misconduct came to light last year, I made some inexcusable statements on an alt stream after some chat messages got to me. To Adriana and all those affected by sexual harassment, I am sorry for those statements. Sexual harassment, regardless of degree, can never be considered small. And while my intention was to clarify a misleading chat message, I chose my words poorly, and my response came off as downplaying what should never be downplayed. Additionally, a series of private messages from 2018 have been posted where I said some reprehensible things. I've been open about my past many times on stream, and will address it again here. I was a dumb, edgy guy who said a lot of stupid things to my friends and tried to come off as funny and cool. I can't change what I've said, but I can change who I am now, and I conduct myself and how I conduct myself. I'm proud of how much I've grown these past 4 years, but I know that there's always room to improve. I am sorry to everyone about I am sorry to everyone affected by this situation. I made bad judgment calls based on what I was led to believe, and I deeply regret it. I also want to apologize to OTK, our staff, our partners, who put their trust in me every day to represent our organization the best way I can. OTK has informed me that the organization is in the process of contracting a third party to investigate the actions above. During this time, I will be taking a leave of absence and stepping away from the organizational duties. Ms.
So first off, this was
Holy
100% written by that legal team mentioned earlier in that last statement. And second, I still find it funny how even after he had his legal team write it, the very first thing he started out with, "Hey guys, the sexual assault predator is fine. He is not dead. Everyone happy? No? Okay.
No, but
well,
then
anyway,
he immediately starts to bury him. Don't worry.
yeah. Don't worry, he's not dead, but I will kill him myself.
Don't worry, I got a shovel ready to make sure because I'm not going down for this. Ladies, I'm on your side. I believe all y'all, and I would. Oh my God, this dude. I hope he loses everything. I hope he's destitute on the sidewalk by the time this is all said and done. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Go watch everybody else. Go watch Edwin react to all this shit. I'm glad we got thank you verse. Good fucking job. Matt, you're going to have to fucking get a fucking pipeline the verse. My God, Matt.
Oh shit, there's another one.
Stop it.
No, I'm fucking with you. Get out of here. I'm fucking with you. I'm just kidding.
Great job, everybody tonight. Listen, this is one of the most convoluted and insane stories, and I haven't even had to work it, and I feel that way. Poor Matt has been on this all fucking day. Poor fucking guy. Ready to cut off his other foot at this fucking point. Terrible. So, Everybody did a great job. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. And let's get to Real Talk on the other side. We'll see you guys later. Copious Kingdom, mush puffs alike. Thank you for all being here. We've already gone a lot longer than I ever anticipated to, so we're going to get out of here on this. Thank you very much for hanging out. Keep it copious, folks. Remember, you want to check out Pawn Nation Cards on the Whatnot app. I sell cards, collectibles, video games. I'm doing Marvel cards, Pokemon cards, sports cards, all kinds of stuff right now in the next few days. Get over there. Pawn Nation Cards, the Whatnot app. Get over there. Real Talk. Take us home. Let's get dancing. See you. And good night.
She Oreo like Baltimore. I taught him what I know. That make me feel like I was Gryffindor. Get your game right. She hot. I call her sunlight. With lips like she's Brad's life. I ask her cost a crash site. But that's the way it is. I guess I play protagonist. This shit will never change. I'ma go out with her. This may be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government for scheming. Here we go. This must be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government been scheming. Here we go. I roll up, they say the city lights is feeling me. My girl, she super real. She think that ain't nobody cool as me. Flying them Pacifics, I'll be ripping till I'm gone. I sit back and blaze away like I'm Akeem Olajuwon. Yeah, hip hop. I'm real talk. Hip hop. I'm real talk. Good luck, Jay Philly. Yeah.
Welcome to the new world. You dig? And we always dig. Real Talk. Gone. Never. Coming up on the 1 year anniversary, believe it or not. Gone but never forgotten, my brother. Guys, amazing show. Hit the like button on the way out if you've made it this long. You know what time it is. It is time for George. Thank you guys. If you got a piece you want to smoke it, this is a perfect time. We started the stream with breathing and we'll end the stream with breathing. Good fucking night. Keep it copious if you don't have talent.